Welcome, victims and friends, to a podcast beyond terror. My name's Dave, and I'm here with my good friend, Matt.
Hello.
How you doing?
Wonderful, Dave. How are you?
Are you on top of the world looking down on creation?
I'm on top of a world. I'm not sure if it's the world.
It could be the world.
And I don't look down on anybody.
No.
You are all my brothers and sisters. So.
Oh, bless him. He's lying, but
I mean,
it's nice.
Right. I've just reminded myself of something. You got your brothers and you got your sisters. What is a gender-neutral term for brother or sister?
Brasister.
Fair enough.
Blister.
I will accept.
Blister.
Yeah, we've just solved that.
Yeah, there we go. Simples.
Anyway.
Yeah. I'd like to start the podcast with an official apology.
Accepted.
All right, okay, here we go. In the video, Dad.
Oh, God. I know what this is.
There'll be lots of these, won't there, at the beginning of the podcast where I correct myself.
Probably.
With Dave Brain, I mentioned that one of my favourite films,
Yes.
A Nightmare on Elm Street,
That is one of your favourite films.
was made in 1986.
Whereas in reality...
It's made in 1984.
And you feel bad about this?
I feel I've not been able to think about anything else.
You've not been able to talk about anything else since we recorded the fucking episode.
I was so disappointed in myself.
Yeah.
And seeing as I've mentioned it to Matt 46,000 times, he says, can you just get it over and done with, put it on the podcast, tell everybody you're sorry, you forgot because you've got Dave Brain, and you are very, 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 very sorry. So I'm very, 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 very sorry.
You were ready to upload the episode and put a press release out straight away, just correcting yourself in case Robert England heard it.
Yeah. Well, I love Robert. You know, he's a good mate of mine.
Oh, Heather Langenkamp, more importantly.
Yes, more importantly, yes. Old Nancy.
I wonder what she's doing now.
She's still famous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
You know what she's famous doing?
What?
Being married to a special effects guy. Remember A New Nightmare?
Is that... right, okay. Is that part of the plot, or is she actually genuinely...
No, she's genuinely... No, so the guy in A New Nightmare is an actor.
Okay.
But she is married to one of the special effects guys from the early films.
Fucking hell.
I think it might have been Nightmare 3.
The man did very well for himself. She's a fine-looking young lady.
She is, yes. Yes. What are we doing again?
Not this.
Not talking about Heather Langenkamp.
Anyway, Dave's sorry.
So I'm sorry. Yeah, so swiftly moving on. This week, now that I'm sorry, I'm going to mention the year that this film was made.
And then we're going to apologise for it in the next episode, because it's no doubt going to be wrong.
No. This one will be fine.
Well, I would imagine it's going to be fine because it's made the same year as the last two fucking films we've done.
1987.
1987.
And what's the name of the film, Matt?
Well, I'm looking at a poster right now, and it's a very, very special poster, I'm told.
It's a quad. Yes. Official UK quad.
Quad meaning there's four of
them. Four corners.
Yeah. But the film is called The Gate.
The Gate. Just thought I'd leave like a right nice little pause there.
I'll be cutting that out, don't worry about it.
All right, okay.
There'll be a little bit of music, then us talking about shit.
Yeah.
As always.
Now, The Gate.
1987's. 1987 The Gate.
The Gate. You can notice that I've, you
emphasise that very well.
Yes, I've looked at that 46,426 times.
I'm picking up the Blu-ray box. I'm going to read the date.
Here we go.
1986.
No. 1987. So 1987's The Gate is a Canadian horror film.
Canadian?
Yes.
So they got horror in Canada. It looks like such a nice place.
They do have a little bit of horror. A lot of Americans went to Canada.
For the horror?
To save money on sets.
Sex?
Sets.
All right.
Film sets, filming times and all that kind of thing.
Okay.
Yeah. So this one is actually Canadian-born director, nice. Tibor Takas.
Good stuff.
Film. Yeah. So it was written by Michael Nankin, but we'll go into all that in a bit.
Is he also Canadian?
He is also Canadian, yes.
You fuckers get everywhere, don't you?
Then you've got Randall W.M. Cook.
Canadian.
William, and we don't know what the M's for. Canadian.
Motherfucker.
And Craig Reardon. They're both the special effects guys. Get this all out of the way for you.
We're going to be talking quite a lot about the special effects in this.
We are.
Fantastic.
It's wonderful. So, what do you think about The Gate?
Well, not to spoil anything, but I hate... No, I don't really good. I actually genuinely enjoyed it. It was, one of those sort of... It's essentially a kid's horror film.
Yes, yeah.
And I use that as a... I don't mean that in a pejorative term. It's a very, very good film, and I enjoyed it, even as an adult. I would imagine if I'd have watched this as a kid, I would have been bang into it.
I did watch it as a kid.
And you were bang into it.
I was bang into it. I've still got the video up there.
You are?
The VHS. It's in Michael's head currently. It keeps his mask up.
I mean, that's going to take some explaining.
Michael Myers' mask. He's got 2 VHS in his head, and those videos in his head are The Gate and The Gate 2.
And right next to Michael Myers is, in fact, a minion.
The Gate Minion, which we'll also go into. I had that handmade by a guy called Andy Hargreaves, who's a wonderful sculptor, and he sculpted that for me.
I can back that up. I'm looking at some of his work.
Yeah. He's got a few things there. The Critter's his as well, and the Return of the Living Dead Part 2 head as well is his. So The Gate was another one of these, top shelf video shop films that I watched. But this, I mean, it's got quality to it, hasn't it, Matt? It's got quality to it.
It's clearly an 80s film, but it's not a cheaply made 80s film. We talked, The Video Dead, as good a film as it is, you can tell it's low budget.
Yeah, you can.
And as good as the special effects
They
are.
run out of blood at the end.
I thought it did. It's fucking pink water.
Yeah, ink water.
Splashing pink water at everybody. Whereas this one, you can tell they've spent a lot of time, a lot of effort, and probably a lot of money on the special effects because they are fantastic.
Very, very good. Very good. You got Ray Harryhausen vibes in there and points as well. I mean, we'll go all into it because I have a habit of jumping ahead, don't I?
Yeah, I mean, I saw The Gate as being sort of the Goonies meets Monster Squad meets Harryhausen.
Nice. Yeah, I'd agree with all those points.
Like a Venn diagram of things, and the overlap is where The Gate sits.
Maybe even a little bit of Poltergeist in there.
Absolutely, yeah. Again, you mentioned this when we were watching the film, but the neighbourhood.
Yes,
it's a very sort of Americanized suburbia.
Yeah,
a very clean, safe.
Yeah.
Very tidy, very nice lawns.
They did this well in the 80s where they'd put like it'd be like your house kind of thing. They were always massive houses, but like in the bedrooms and stuff, they'd have the toys that you had and all the rest of it. Yeah. So it's fixed up for when it all turns to shit that, you're going to learn, which they don't do that to kids now. They just like protect them with whatever they're watching, and then they don't see any horror until they see real horror, so it's horrible. Whereas they used to just like ease you in a little bit.
They tried to make it as legitimate horror as they could.
Yeah.
Without it being, Nightmare on Elm Street or...
It was supposed to be more violent.
Right, okay.
Yeah, so Michael Nankin, who wrote it, made a film all about killers and, like these minions were like ripping people out of the beds and killing the parents and all this kind of stuff.
Jesus.
But Tibor Tacker said, we need to just tone it down a little bit and do it, kid-based. And it worked wonderfully, I think.
It's good, and the kids in it are really good as well. I mean, they're actually, and this is something we were talked about on the last 2 episodes.
Yeah.
Video Dead and Garbage Pail Kids, that the kids in it, they're not really believable as kids as much as they are young actors. They all look...
37.
They do. It's the hair, the makeup and everything, on the girls particularly, obviously.
Yeah.
They all look a lot older, whereas in this, they're believable as kids.
Yeah, they're not going to ask them for ID, whereas this, the kids...
And that I think helps with the immersion of the film, because you believe them and you're on their side and you're sort of worried for them with the peril, as comic book as the peril is. In the same way that you are with the Goonies. It's really good.
It is really good. Yeah, quite the same as the Goonies. You're right there. Yeah, and Monster Squad.
Yeah.
Monster Squad's got that comedy feel to it as well. Yeah, it's got a bit of everything.
It's a great cast. The 3 main actors, I think they're all brilliant. They all do absolute credit to the film.
Let's mention them then.
Let's go through them.
Have you heard of a young man called Stephen Dorff?
I have. He's a very good actor.
He is.
Very famous.
His head has never changed.
He's the same size.
It's quite a large head.
That is something that's noticeable, I think.
Yeah. He's 12 years old in this, and he is 12 years old in real life. So
not anymore. He was for a time.
He was for a time. When he was 12, he was 12 years old, and in this film, he was 12 years old.
Bang on 12.
Yeah, 1987. 7. Just reiterating that. Yeah, so Stephen Dorff plays Glenn, and Glenn is our main protagonist. Can we say that? Yeah. Al is his sister, Alexandra, who is Krista Denton.
Right.
Now, Krista Denton did a few little comedies and such afterwards, but it's been reasonably quiet. She's done a little bit of TV, but nothing really.
Obviously went into in a different direction.
Do you remember Silver Spoons?
It's one of those things that was never shown here, but we know of it because
we know kind of it. Carlton from
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, yeah.
Alfonso Ribeiro.
What a name as well.
Yeah.
You've got another main character, and you've got to call him a main character because...
Yeah, he's a very important element to
very important.
He's one of the triad.
And very familiar. Yes, Terry...
The Triforce.
Yes. Terry is... Well, shall I say both his names?
Well, you might as well start then.
The name he was born with is Lewis Tripp.
That's his name is credited within this film.
He's in this film and The Gate too, and then was unheard of for years and years. He's been in like a music video for some new metal song and a couple of podcasts. That's about it, isn't it? Really? Yeah. He changed his name in 2012 to guess it.
I'm going to take a wild stab in the dark here. Is it 2012?
That's what he changed his name to. In this, he's fucking brilliant.
Because he plays a troubled child, shall we say.
He does, yeah. Yeah.
He's got demons.
He's got demons, literally.
Literally.
Yeah, so he does have demons, yeah. We'll go through all that. Terry is a special character. Think denim jacket, no sleeves, patches from Marion Centre, Iron Maiden t-shirt.
Marion Centre being what I think Americans would call a dirt mall.
Yeah. Where they used to like print on the t-shirts. I forget how Yorkshire I am. I do apologise.
Yeah, I've tried to pick these things up.
Yeah, he does try and pick them up and corrects it from being the Leeds podcast.
But the Marion Centre was a legendary spot for anybody who wanted a bootleg Iron Maiden t-shirt or a Manowar or a...
Yeah, anything you wanted.
I had a blood spunk necklace.
I wonder what ever happened to that guy.
I don't know, because with the clothes, I think he was there until they closed the market. And then
yeah, he was there for a long time.
Turned it into a gym, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, I used to get real Ghostbusters from there with my nan when I was a kid.
Yeah.
And then we'd walk down to the market and...
But the market...
They were 10 quid cheaper.
That's the Leeds... there's the Merriam Market, which is...
Oh, yes, sorry. Yeah,
then there's Leeds City Market.
It's a good job that you're here to correct me, isn't it, Matt?
It's just...
I'd confuse the shit out of people. So anyway, back to Lewis Tripp, Terry. So you've got Glenn.
Mm-hmm.
Then you've got Al. Brother and sister. She's the typical big sister, is Al.
She is, and their relationship seems to be that they were very, very close growing up, and they've got the same interest in rockets and that kind of thing, space and astronauts. But Al's sort of growing.
She's growing and
she's sort of
drifting.
She's been pulled into another direction because obviously she's getting to that age in school where she's noticing boys are noticing her. She's trying to be popular with the popular girls.
About 3 years older than him, isn't she? So
and she falls in with the sisters called
the Lee sisters.
Yeah, they seem to be they're trying to style her up and give her makeovers and facials and things.
Yeah. Turn her into a woman.
She's not really into it. You sense she's trying, but she's trying because she feels
like she has to. Yeah. Like that's how life's going. Yeah, so you get to that annoying stage. Like I had how were your sister older than
3 years older?
3 years older, wasn't it? And mine were 2 years older. So we kind of know what Glenn means, really. They leave you behind a little bit and you think, well, we got on really well. All of a sudden you hate each other, but it's just how it is.
And that's part of this film that I think a lot of it does seem to be about
genuine
loss.
Yeah.
Because there's Terry's loss, which we'll go into. And then Terry, I think he feels a little bit like Terry's going in a slightly different direction as well because of all this grief that he's going through. Yeah, and it is what would happen if that happened to you. Yeah, of course.
As a kid, which, as Matt says, we'll go into when we've done the cast of characters. So the Lee sisters, just to quickly go over those, are Jennifer Irwin and Kelly Rowan. Now, Kelly Rowan...
Yes.
Or Rowan. She was in Hook.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, she was in Hook. It was just a bit part, but she was in Hook.
That's pretty cool.
As Hook. No, she wasn't. I'm just kidding.
That Dustin Hoffman.
Yeah, it was Dustin Hoffman, yeah. She was in the Candyman, I think it's the third one.
All right, yeah.
Yeah.
Legend of Curly's Gold.
The Legend of Candyman's Honey. No, it's not called that.
Fucking hell.
One of the straight-to-video ones. So she was in that as well,
yeah.
And she was one of the main characters in that. Jennifer was in sitcoms.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, so she was in Parks and Rec,
yeah.
Parks and Rec, yeah, she was in that. She was in something else, Superstar.
I remember from Superstar, she played like an area manager who sort of clashed with one of the main characters.
Yeah. Yeah, so
she's very good in Superstar, I have to say.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, all the actors in this are good, aren't they?
Yeah, they're cast very well.
Yeah, they are cast very well.
So, talk us through it. Tell us what it's all about.
So we start with 12-year-old Glenn. Now, the reason I say 12-year-old is because he does have a 12-year-old body, but his head is that of a 42-year-old.
It does have quite a large head for a kid.
Yes. Now, it seems that he's having a nightmare. He finds his home abandoned.
Yes.
And he's got like a tree house in the yard. So the home's like everybody should be there.
Yeah, it's like everybody was living the life and then suddenly they're missing. So it's like the house is set up for living in. There's food on the table, TV's on. Nobody to be seen.
Nowhere ever to be seen.
Nobody,
nowhere ever. Yes.
We can't reiterate enough how empty this house is. There is nobody in this house.
So it's thunder and lightning outside.
It is.
And he looks up to his lovely tree house, his beloved tree house.
It's got a lovely tree house.
It does, yeah. And he looks up and he can hear the doll.
Yeah, I don't know what the doll's...
I don't know it must be the dream thing. It's got to be on it.
Did you ever have a tree house growing up?
No, I don't think I had a tree house. I used to climb into trees and then jump out of them and try and break my legs like a dickhead.
I had a tree house.
That was a bit stupid. Did you have a tree house?
Yeah, me and my friend and his brother. His stepdad built us a treehouse, but he only made it big enough for one person to get into.
Oh, that's ideal, isn't it?
Yeah, we want the best thing.
So you couldn't get the playboys in as well as one person.
So you had like three
Reader's wife, sorry.
3 young lads stuffed in a box together.
Oh my God, Jesus!
Anyway, crack on.
Yeah,
what we said about dolls.
Have you not got a story about this treehouse?
That's the entire story.
Oh Jesus! Right, okay, yeah. Swiftly moving on. So. For some reason, he's climbing up the top of the treehouse to get this. We assumed just to get the doll.
We never find out why.
We never find out really why. But it is a dream.
He's probably got valuables in there somewhere. Maybe the doll represents something deep in his psyche.
He's in the tree. Lightning strikes straight into the tree.
Rips that motherfucker into.
And it does. Rips it up in two. Then he wakes up.
Right.
When he wakes up, you can hear all the noise of workers cutting down a tree. In the garden.
The very same tree with the very same treehouse in.
The very same
The doll is never addressed again.
No, so we don't know, what's going on with the doll there. But, it is what it is. It's the same tree from his nightmare. It's pulled over and he's watching it from out the window.
Yeah.
And it drops like a geode.
Yes.
Yeah, out the bottom of the tree. And he sees it. So...
Goes skittering out to find it.
In comes Terry...
Big Terry. Oh, Terry's awesome. Terry's really, in many ways, the star of this thing.
Now, Terry, our good friend Lewis Tripp, 2012, whatever he wants to call himself now.
His choice.
Is your typical metal kid, isn't he, from the 80s? You know what I mean?
A proper metal kid, not one of these little knobheads who gets a Motorhead t-shirt from Primark or whatever.
Yeah, name 2 Motorhead songs. I can't. Yeah, he's not one of those. This guy is hardcore. Do you want more coming on him with the Brooklyn Raw, isn't he?
That's Jay-Z.
Is it? It is, yeah. So he's not Jay-Z. He's completely different to Jay-Z. But
yeah, he wears like a Venom t-shirt.
Yeah, he's got a Venom t-shirt and Killer Dwarfs. But it's a proper like old school patch like I used to get at Marion Centre.
Oh, fuck yeah, I remember those.
What a guy. Yeah, so, I mean...
If you imagine Terry to be a cross between John Connor's friend with a mullet in Terminator 2.
That's the guy. Yeah.
Crossed with Milhouse from The Simpsons.
Yeah, that's about right. Yeah. So he's got that geek look, but then he's also
cool as fuck
at the same time. To us, anyway.
Yeah, us metalheads.
Us metalheads, yeah. Quite a self-confessed Metallica t-shirt underneath the, underneath the shirt to school. Glenn proceeds to tell Terry that he's found this geode, which is like split, isn't it, on the ground? It's sparkly still, but it's split on the ground.
It's been opened. You can see the juicy gems inside.
Yeah. So what Terry says is we could make some money here. Mm-hmm. We could make some money here because there'll be more in there. So they've kind of covered up the hole in the ground with new turf.
Yeah.
So they decide to dig up said turf. Well, they first peel it all back, which will, by the way, if you do that when you've just laid a new lawn, it will kill it. And then he gets a spade to obviously get the last little bit of muck up. Now, I've noticed that there seems to be a lot of muck, but then no muck when he puts the spade in, and immediately it gives in and it nearly falls down the hole.
Yeah. The entrance to the gate was about 1.5 feet.
Yeah.
You would wonder why those people who took the tree out didn't find it.
Yeah, you would really, yeah. Because if you'd have stood on it afterwards, you'd have fallen through.
You'd have gone straight through.
You'd have gone straight through. So there we are, big hole. Terry nearly falls down, but doesn't. Finds another geode on the side, so he's over the moon. Glenn leans down to give Terry a hand, and he catches a splinter
Oh,
in
it's
his
a
hand.
hell of a splinter.
Yeah, it's quite a nasty one. Quite a nasty one. Leaves a small bit of blood behind. I'll just leave that there. Yes, just a small
Drops
little bit.
the blood inside the hole.
Yes, so the blood goes inside the hole.
What's the worst thing that could happen?
What is the worst that could happen there? Obviously, it's not a problem, is it? So as Terry and Glenn are messing around outside,
Playing with the hole,
as you do,
as you do.
Al comes out. Now, Al
Yes,
is Glenn's big sister,
Alexandra.
Stop calling me Al.
Yeah, she's trying to grow up, I think.
Yeah, she's at that stage in life where she's like 15 and a half.
The important 6 months.
Very, very nearly 16, Matt.
Absolutely.
Yep. So she's getting to that age where she's responsible and she's throwing away all these old rockets that...
Yeah.
Do you think they were both into them at one point?
Yeah, you get the impression that he's obviously very disappointed when he sees her throwing all the rockets away, because it's obviously something that they had together.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
Al's trying to move on.
Yeah, she is. She's growing up, isn't she?
She's trying, or she's been dragged up, because she's got some new friends, hasn't she?
Yeah, she has, yeah. So she mentions that she's going shopping with the Lee sisters.
Yeah, the Lee sisters.
Yeah. Terry loves the Lee sisters, doesn't he?
Yeah. Well, I think...
And Glenn.
Yeah. I think Glenn sort of sees the Lee sisters as people trying to drag his sister away from him.
Yeah, and I think he's probably right in a way, because she's to that age where you kind of put up with these dickheads, don't you? And I get the sense that she's caught in the popular crowd at school. Yeah.
The Lee sisters and their friends are sort of like the popular crowd, and they obviously see something in Al and they want to basically make her part of the clique, so to speak.
Yeah, that's exactly
and
it.
she, you get the impression, I won't spoil it, but she's hesitant. She wants to do it, but maybe she's not there yet.
Yeah.
We will see.
Yeah, so she's throwing these rockets away, and he's unhappy about it, and he's trying to get them back out of trash and stuff, and he's really upset about it. And then Terry's saying, well, you can fire your rockets with me, and he says, well, I'm not allowed to because I put a hole in the roof.
Yeah, nearly set the house on fire. Yeah, so... And he's supposed to be supervised by Al when he's firing rockets off, but if she's not going to do it...
Yep, she buggered off, so Terry
volunteers.
Big Tezza, he supervises, and they shoot off the rocket.
No incident.
Now, Glenn's parents, they're going to be leaving for a few days.
Yes.
They're going for a weekend away.
It's a doggers retreat.
Yeah. They don't say that to them, but they do say...
It's implied.
They're coming to...
Every time your parents go away, they're going dogging.
Yeah. Now, Glenn has obviously... every time your parents go... Yeah, it's true, though. They are.
Work trip.
Yeah, work trip, yeah. They always come back a little bit flustered, don't they, and tired.
Covered in...
That's why. Yeah. Well, anyway, back to the story. So they're having tea, and Miss Van der Vault...
For our American listeners... Just to pull you back there.
Oh, they're having tea, yeah, sorry, I'm Yorkshire.
For our American listeners, tea in the north of the UK particularly means dinner.
Yes, it does, yeah. I do apologise that I am Yorkshire as fuck. I can't do a lot about that, can I?
No, just to put it into some kind of geographical perspective,
Dinner.
Leeds is quite near Sheffield, where Sean Bean comes from. If you know Sean Bean,
you're
pretty much there.
So, Miss Van der Veld is going to come, so Al's kicking off.
Yeah, she thinks that she's responsible.
I'm responsible, I can do it, all the rest of it. So the parents decide they'll give her a shot. Now, because she's so responsible...
Yes.
She wouldn't do anything silly, would she?
Well, she makes a point of saying, under no circumstances, at any point would I ever do something as irresponsible as throwing, say, a party.
She says that to her own parents.
Next scene.
Party.
Big party.
Big fuck-off party.
Kids everywhere.
We're talking Watsits, beers,
yeah,
men, women,
Well, boys and girls and one man.
And girls, yeah, and one man that looks like Biff Tannen.
Yeah, it's this weird scene where you've got all these, clearly 15, 16-year-old kids hanging around, drinking, dancing, smoking, and then you've got a guy who looks like he's about 25.
Yeah.
He's about 4 times the size of every other.
He stands out like a sore thumb, doesn't he?
It does.
He really does.
But he looks like Biff Tannen.
He does.
And he's just there in the middle of this sea of children, basically.
Do you think they put him in the wrong film or something?
I think he's just turned up. And they
just turned up, yeah.
But yeah, it's a weird thing that he's just sitting dead centrally and there's all these kids around him having fun.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. I mean, what you've got is you've got Angus, the dog, and bless him, he's doing exactly what my dog would do. He's going around and hoovering up everything off the floor. Because
that's the thing, because he's helping Al, because Al's not entirely having fun here, is she?
No, she's not. She's walking around, she's tidying up, she's looking a bit uncomfortable. She gets a glance from the love interest.
Yeah, there's a boy who fancies her, and she sort of fancies him, and they're giving each other saucy looks across the room.
And the Lee sisters are helping with that, because they're saying, he likes you and all this kind of stuff, but they don't really give a shit.
I think they like each other. He seems like a nice lad.
He does. He seems okay, doesn't he? And
she could do much worse.
It's a nice little look into it. It's like
it's very flirtatious.
Yeah,
in a very sweet kind of way.
So Al gets pissed off with Angus, the dog.
Yes,
and sends him upstairs to see Glenn and Terry.
Yeah.
Now Glenn and Terry, meanwhile, upstairs are trying to hammer the geode open that they found in the yard. So this must be a bit of a task for. Well, I suppose if Glenn headbutted it, he'd have a better chance. But it's
you'd also smash the desk and some of the floorboards as well. But.
Yeah. It's all a bit strange. Now Terry has kidnapped a load of moths and put them in a jar as well, which is a bit strange.
Yeah, that's a weird thing. I don't understand what the motivation is there. What this brings to the story.
It's kind of weird. Glenn says it's really cruel and then keeps them on his shelf.
Yeah, because he's got plenty of opportunities to free these moths.
Free these moths. Meanwhile downstairs you're starting to hear like one of those fly. What is it?
Bug zapper things.
Bug zappers. Yeah. Is that good?
Yeah.
So
perfectly illustrated, Dave. Yeah, fantastic.
So you hear that downstairs. So they've randomly got one of those in the yard.
Because
I don't know why you would have one in a house.
Why would you have it outside?
It's weird, isn't it? Yeah, don't the flies
you just get attracting flies to kill them.
Yeah, it's a bit mean, really, isn't it?
Psychotic.
Yeah, it's a bit psychotic. So, that's what they're doing. These parents are evil fly killers. And
that's where they've gone on the run for the weekend.
That's where they've gone on the run, yeah, because they've killed...
Interpol's after them.
Yeah, killed enough... Interpol's after them, yeah.
I don't mean the band.
Exactly. So Glenn's getting annoyed with Terry because he's saying that Angus stinks.
Yeah.
And poor little Angus, is 206 in dog years.
He might stink, to be fair.
Yeah. So
but Terry looks
he said
like he stinks as well.
You'd stink, Terry, if you are. Yeah, he does really. He looks like he's not had a bath in fucking 4 weeks. But Glenn gets pissed off and slams the hammer on the geode and it smashes open. Terry says, it's probably just compressed air when it was getting formed.
Terry talks like he knows a lot about a lot.
But he knows nothing.
Because there's that bit at the beginning where they're talking about building the houses and things, aren't they?
Yeah.
And he says when they were building the houses that a workman died when they were building it and
they
plastered him into the walls.
So Glenn's been in a situation where he's now thinking there's something in his fucking wall. So like the night before, he sees the wall like bubbling, but he's just dreaming it.
Like in a Nightmare on Elm Street kind of way.
A Nightmare on Elm Street kind of way when Freddy comes out the wall above Nancy.
But we do find out sort of why Terry's like he is.
Yeah, we do find out why Terry's like he is. Glenn spoke to his dad the night before and he's explaining that Terry said that this guy was in the wall and his dad just says, look,
Terry's a bit odd.
And his mum died last year, so he mentions that. And
grief does weird things.
It does weird things. And that's why he tends to make things up. So
that gives you a quite interesting look into Terry's psyche and why he is like he is.
It does, yeah. He is. He's kind of put it into Glenn's head, hasn't he? But because something may be happening, things are escalating a little bit. Yeah. So they go back downstairs to where it's got to the level and the time of the party where everybody's done just about everything. They've drunk all the beers, eaten all the pizza, they're eating Watsits and ice cream and all that kind of stuff. And, it's all got a little bit to that point.
Biff Tannen's still hanging around waiting for somebody
Big Biff still sat there,
to be rendered unconscious.
Yeah, 32-year-old still trying to feed him beer so that one of them falls asleep. Yeah, and fucking Biff. Oh, it's same, innit? Yeah, and they're telling like ghost stories. So they're all like gathered round telling ghost stories. And then Scary Carrie, who's one of the local. You know, when you've got that person, haven't you, that's aware of it. It's probably me in our clique,
possibly,
yeah. But that knows everything about ghosts and demons and all that kind of stuff. And she says, "Have you ever tried a levitation?"
Of course we have.
Of course, yeah. So they try and do a levitation. Now, the levitation goes bad because it's like somebody the size of that Biff, innit?
Yeah.
And they can't lift him.
4 15-year-olds are trying to deadlift Biff Tannen.
Yeah, and it's just not working out.
No.
But then they see that Glenn and Terry are on the stairs watching, and they say, well, why don't you try and lift him? So I don't think anybody wants to touch Terry, do they?
No, it looks like, well, yeah, nobody wants to touch Terry.
Yeah. Looks like he's been at Million Centre all afternoon, you know, buying patches for his
He looks like he could do with a good wash.
Yeah, he needs a good shower, bless him. Yeah, so they say, what about him?
Whereas Glenn's a very clean boy.
He is, but he's got a massive head.
Yeah, but you know.
But you can levitate a massive head. That's how it is. No.
Yeah, I think
there's a lot of air in the head, isn't there?
Yeah, it's mostly empty space.
Yeah, it is, yeah. Yeah, so, you know, you can...
A lot of cavities there.
Yeah, there's a lot of cavities in his head. So Glenn, they pull Glenn over and they start to levitate him. And at first, they're just lifting him.
Yeah.
They're lifting him, and then all of a sudden...
He's flying,
and he goes all the way up to the ceiling where he panics, pulls the light down, and
shits
he runs
his little
off.
pants.
He does.
Runs off crying.
He runs off. It's, you know... He's a bit upset. Should we say that? He's a bit of a pussy, isn't he? Yeah.
He's ripped the lights.
I mean, I suppose if you did get levitated and it actually worked, you probably would shit yourself.
Possibly.
Yeah.
Depends how high you went.
Yeah.
So I mean, look at Charlie Bucket and his grandpa.
Well, exactly. Yeah.
They nearly went through a fan and they weren't crying.
No. But Grandpa could never walk before, and he had a little dance, didn't he? When he got a golden ticket. Yeah.
Yeah. As soon as that, you were out of bed dancing around room like a fucking Fred Astaire.
Yeah, it was mental, that, wasn't it? Fucking hell.
Piss-taking bastard.
Absolutely, yeah.
Benefit scrounger.
Fucking send it over to the fucking government, that's what I say.
He's after his fucking pips in it.
Nothing fucking wrong with a lying bastard. Glenn runs off. He's very, very, very upset. He's very upset, bless him. And Terry's trying to console him.
Yeah.
Saying that, you know, I barfed on Steve... What is it, Steve Baker or something after gym class, something like that. Yeah, and Al comes up to see how he's doing. She's sent everybody home and says that Terry can stay over because Glenn's upset. Yeah. So they go into Glenn's bedroom. She says, "I'll go tidy up." So you know, it's all normal from that point, really. They think it might have just been an accidental levitation. No else has really
just
happened.
A normal accidental levitation.
You get them, don't you? Sometimes I'll go to the toilet and all of a sudden I'm on ceiling. I'm thinking, what the fuck's going on here? So Terry's staying over with Glenn. It seems that Terry really never needs to ask his dad whether he can stay over. But we find out a little bit about that, I guess. A
little bit in this film.
Not enough, but a little bit, yeah. In this film, we find out a lot more in the gate too. But
coming soon to a podcast near you.
Yes. So Glenn's asleep in bed. Terry goes for a piss.
Goes to drain the old lizard.
He goes to old Siphon Zipiphon, and as he's going out, he's rubbing his eyes as if to show that just his eyes to show that he's tired. Yeah. He looks downstairs. And the front door is open, and there seems to be an apparition of his own mother.
A glamorous woman clad in white.
She looks absolutely dead, doesn't she?
I mean, she's moving.
She is moving, yeah, but she's a little bit...
We didn't see her when she was alive, so we can't really comment.
Actually, yeah, she might have just looked like that in life. That might have been why she died, because she wasn't very well.
That's why I think most people die.
Is it? Stop breathing, shortness of breath.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it happens, doesn't it? Yeah.
Illness is the biggest cause of death, I think you'll find.
I think it is, yeah. Yeah, strange that, yeah. Yeah, so Terry thinks, oh my God, it's my mum. And he's confused at first, and he runs down the stairs to embrace her, and they're cuddling.
Gives her a big hug. You might call it a hug that's strong enough to choke a good-sized dog.
Yeah, it's funny you say that.
Yeah.
Because he looks up.
No.
And it's Angus.
Poor Angus. He's choked the dog, and not in a good way.
Seems like he's choked the dog in a bad way, yeah. So he drops Angus in panic.
You would.
And Angus is brown bread.
Poor Angus has died.
He's brown bread. And now I used to hate this in films. When dogs die cats as well. Any kind of animal, I get quite upset.
It's a
about
commonly
that.
recurring theme where if there's a dog or a cat, mostly dogs, in a film, there's a horror film, you're probably going to see that dog die.
Yeah, you are. As soon as you see it, you think, oh, fuck.
That dog's
Especially if
days
it's a horror film, yeah. The next day, it kind of fast forward to next day, Terry's gone home and he can...
he goes home and his house is empty as well.
His house is empty. There's like old pizzas everywhere and stuff. I mean, these are big houses, aren't they? These are not small
lovely houses.
They really are. And there's like pizza all over the place and a little note on the fridge saying Terry had to go out. I think Dad's a bit fucked, it looks like.
He's got issues, but
he's got issues, and seeing as how his wife died the year before, he's probably not
handled that very well.
He's not handled it very well, but we don't find out why until another episode, which is Gate 2. That's the last you hear about Terry's dad. Terry's at home, and he's doing his heavy metal stuff. He's bouncing on the bed.
He's playing air guitar.
He's playing air guitar. He's got like this rainbow cover over his head, hasn't he?
That's a weird thing, isn't it?
It's kind of weird, isn't it? Yeah.
I think it's supposed to be like a monk's cowl or like a...
Yeah,
he's doing the sacrifice thing, isn't
He's doing the sacrifice thing. So Sacrifix is this band that they made up for the film, and they've got this book called The Dark Book.
Yeah,
which as he's listening to it and dancing, he realises that they're kind of doing an incantation, or they're explaining about opening a gate to the world and the demons to take back what was theirs. And then he realises, he thinks, hold on a minute, I've just been down a fucking hole. I found a geode. Glenn got levitated. Terry's clever. Terry's thinking, this ain't fucking normal. Those moths aren't dead yet. This is not normal. You know what I mean? So off he runs to Glenn. He runs over to Glenn's and he brings the heavy metal album with him to Glenn's.
The record album?
Yeah, the record album. That's what Glenn says. He says it's the Dark Book, and he believes that they know about the gateway to hell, which he believes is in Glenn's garden. And if you do if you play the record backwards, remember all this with the satanic stuff, then it will tell you how to close the gate. Yeah,
right, yeah.
Are you with me? Yeah.
So it's like the opposite of normal.
There's a lot involved in this film, isn't there?
Because like the obviously the urban legends, if you play records backwards, you find out how to summon demons and
it's the opposite.
Evil shit's in there.
Well, he's more telling you about it, isn't he, in his song, because he's going, "Well, take back what was theirs," and that's when Terry realises. Yeah, but Terry behind him, I noticed, had a Trooper poster as well by Iron Maiden.
There's a few little references.
There's a few Eddies on there, isn't there? And
Kiss Dynasty.
I think there were a Kiss Dynasty as well. Terry's cool as fuck. He is. I mean, Terry loves his music.
Although I will say, amongst the Kiss hardcore, Dynasty is not a loved album.
No, I like Dynasty, you know.
I do as well, my first, but it's an album that gets routinely shit on by Kiss fans, yeah. If it had been like, Rock and Roll Over or Destroyer or Love Gun or whatever.
Yeah. Well, Terry is not one of the normal, is he? He likes what he likes.
He likes heavy metal disco.
So he takes this dark book to Glenn's and explains this all to him, where Glenn said, "But Terry, it's just a record album." Yeah, so he believes that this hole in Glenn's backyard is the gateway to hell, and it's time to try and close the gate. So he's wrote the incantations down.
Yes.
And he starts to read the passages to this now covered over hole.
Yeah.
They don't know it. It's got like a gate over it, like a gate and a bit of a fence, hasn't it?
It's the door from the treehouse, isn't it?
It's the door from the treehouse, that's right, yeah. So it's got that over it, so they can't tell whether it's open or closed at this point. That's quite important. So they're doing the incantations, and Glenn's saying, "Well, you're going to piss them off." And he says, "Well, it's supposed to piss them off, so they go away." He does all these incantations, nothing weird happens, but then they pull the gate off, but they hadn't checked before.
Yeah.
And the gate is covered up. Now, 5 minutes before, the love interest of Al has been to the house and removed Angus to do them a favour and take Angus to the vets to be destroyed or,
Well, the one, it's the like American Humane Society sort of thing.
They say you'll be in, the Lee sisters say you'll be in the good books if you take the dog.
Yeah,
do you remember? Yeah. So
dispose of this dead animal. To impress the lady.
Yeah. So he goes and tries to dispose of said animal,
and that's quite comical because he's driving around with the dog in the wrapped in a blanket in the passenger side.
With his tongue hanging out. Yeah. Which I suppose you would if you were dead, wouldn't you? Would you?
Because then this is like intercut with them trying to close the gate.
What he realises is that the vet's is shut.
Yeah. So
Animal hospital, actually, isn't it?
He can't get rid of the corpse.
So he can't get rid of the corpse, so he goes back.
He drives back to the house. And he opens the passenger side door and the dog just falls out. They just heap on the ground.
Yeah.
Poor bloody dog.
Poor dog. So as the dog is in a heap on the ground, he picks the dog back up and goes to ring the doorbell to tell Al that it's closed.
I'm sorry I couldn't dispose of your dead dog.
I'm sorry that I could not dispose of your dead dog. Al's not in because she's out with the Lee sisters at the mall, isn't she?
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Terry and Glenn are trying to close this gate. Yeah. So Terry and Glenn must have left the area.
Yeah,
for
they
2
finished
minutes.
by this point. And
they've finished by this. So he goes and sees the hole in the ground, but the tree house is covering it up. Yeah. So he pulls it away. And then you just see him cleaning his fingernails. He's
buried the dog in the...
He's buried the dog in the hole.
In the entrance to hell.
Yeah. Now that, my friends, is blood from a finger, from a human, and an animal sacrifice.
Yeah.
What else would they need?
Incantation.
It's all adding up, innit?
It is. One thing after another,
yeah. And then, most likely, a human sacrifice, maybe?
Was it 2 human sacrifices?
Maybe 2, yeah. They're not very nice, so they might want to eat 2 people.
Well, it depends on the person. There might not be much meat on
one
person.
So the boys come back to the hole, don't they? They pull the treehouse gate off, and it's all covered up.
Yeah.
So they think they've closed the gate. Yeah. They go back in the house, but weird things continue to happen.
Yeah, things start happening.
They're in the bedroom again talking about this, that, and the other, and how weird it was. And Glenn's reading the Dark book, isn't he? And he's saying, it's all crap and all this kind of stuff, and he doesn't know how this could happen. To which the window shatters. And millions of moths flying.
Yeah.
Which is a little bit.
And again, shits his pants again.
Yeah, a little bit. So obviously Al hears this because she's in the other room, comes in, she's screaming at him. And Terry's nowhere to be seen.
Fuck knows where Terry's gone.
So it looks like Terry's still asleep, so they're thinking, how could he have slept through that? So they're shaking Terry.
Al's shaking Terry, trying to wake him up. This is not funny, Terry.
It's not funny, Terry. And so Terry walks behind.
Well, Terry just appears behind him like, what you doing?
Yeah, what you doing, yeah. So there's something in the bed.
Oh, he says something like,
what have you done to your hair?
And she's got a purple... Yeah, Al's got a purple streak in her hair.
She's got a purple streak in her hair.
Which is the only sort of quarter she gives to this...
Yeah, to these Lee sisters. Yeah, so what you doing? So they're like, what the fuck? Well, if he's there, who's in the bed?
Guess who's in the bed?
Angus.
Deed. Tongue sticking out,
mud all over him, in the fucking bed. How did he get into the bed?
Ghosts.
It must have been. Or demons.
Well,
So Glenn was just there reading his book, minding his own business, dead dog in bed, Terry in the toilet having a piss up.
Yeah. We don't like to...
we don't like to escalate whatever Terry was doing in the toilet. I'm sure he can do whatever he wants. And
listen, what a boy does in the toilet, it's his own business.
As long as he locks the door, it's fine.
Yeah.
Crack on, it's a safe place. And so Al is obviously panicking, Glenn's panicking, and now Terry's panicking, thinking, what the fuck has happened here? Big, massive arms, demon arms, come from under the bed, and who did they go for? Not Glenn, not Terry, they go for Al.
Yeah.
Now, we thought, didn't we, Matt? What's your thoughts on them grabbing Al and not Terry or Glenn?
You notice it happens a couple of times where they go for Al first.
They do
and
always go for Al first.
I think all this is allegorical. I think the hole or the gate represents sort of outside influences trying to pull people away from Glenn.
Yeah.
He feels that Al's been pulled in one direction by the Lee sisters and, this popular crowd and stuff like that. They're trying to style her up.
Yeah.
She's not quite getting it. She's not that interested. Well, she's interested, but she's struggling with it herself, but she's still trying. She wants to be called Alexandra.
Yeah, she's trying to...
they're trying to style her up. There's bits where they're walking around with face masks on.
Trying to be a woman.
She is.
Yeah, she is.
Terry's naturally emotionally drifting away because his mum's passed.
Yeah, he's struggling a bit as Arteza.
So I think
he keeps making shit up about people in walls and stuff.
Yeah, and I think they go for Al because she...
Can I call him Tezza?
Yeah, your podcast, man.
Yeah, man.
I think they go for Al because she's like the strongest bond to him. I don't think Terry's his best friend. I think Al's been his best friend. They've got the shared interest in rockets, which Terry's sort of interested in.
Yeah.
And now that you've got these,
now she's growing up,
the Lee
she's
sisters
drifting away.
But I think she's struggling with it as well, though, because there's a few tells in it. The fact that, other than the purple stripe in her hair, she don't really
get into all the makeup shit and all that kind of stuff.
She don't start like wearing popular girls' clothes.
She got looking like something about Mary.
She gets dressed up at the party and she looks very uncomfortable.
Yeah, she does. Yeah,
she doesn't wear the face mask when they're wearing them.
There's when she's in a room as well. She looks really.
She
uncomfortable.
looks at her in it. She sort of
looks at herself like she's disgusted.
Yeah, she like looks in the mirror. She sort of turns to the side, looks at herself, and sort of pulls her face and walks away.
Yeah, it's like she doesn't want to grow up. Kind of thing.
I think she's struggling with it as much as Glenn is.
I'm a bit like that. I don't want to grow up.
Wait, look at yourself in the mirror.
Yeah, I don't really look at myself in the mirror because I scare myself. Ugly fucker, you know what I mean? But anyway, swiftly moving on.
I look at certain parts of myself in mirrors.
Well, yeah, just to check.
Nice to keep an eye on things, isn't it?
Yeah, you've got to have a look every now and again, haven't you?
Absolutely.
Right, so they try and flee the house. They just save Al from the arms of death, to which they just disappear back under the bed. All very strange stuff.
Yeah, it's not normal,
we don't know if Angus is still there, but all very strange stuff. They're running down the stairs to run out of the house.
Yes.
As they run out of the house, Mum and Dad are stood there. Do you remember this?
Yeah, but is it?
Oh, my goodness me. Now, Glenn is absolutely elated to see his dad. He's over the moon.
He's been called, trying to get Al to get in touch with the parents.
Every time something went wrong. So when Angus died, he's tried to tell her to ring the parents. When Terry was panicking and stuff, he's tried to... When the window went, he's tried to get all the parents. When they did the party and they did damage, he's tried to get them to... Yeah, so he's always trying to get him to ring the parents. So there is Mum and Dad. So he goes to hug his dad, to which then realises that his dad's a little bit weird, pulls back, and he says... You've been bad. and proceeds to try and attack Glenn. So Glenn
tries to choke him, doesn't he?
He tries to choke him, so Glenn throws his arm out into his dad's face.
This is a really cool effect. It's
cool
disgusting,
as fuck,
but it is good.
Pulls his face off.
He puts his hand into his face,
like caves his face in, and it's all green and shit, and falls to the floor. And then the mother's like, ha, and then just like, and her face comes off. And
it's weird as fuck, but it's
just like disintegrate. It's
dream, nightmare imagery.
It is, but there's only one problem here. All three of them are awake.
Shit.
You know what I mean? That's kind of...
So they obviously run back into the house.
Yeah, so they run back into the house because they can't really do much else. Now, after returning to the house, Al then agrees that she, being the oldest one, being the adult of the family,
appropriate
adult, she volunteers to inspect the yard. Now, they know the front's fucked, so they've locked the door, they're back in. But the yard is where that big fucking hole is.
Yeah.
And if Angus has come out of that big fucking hole...
What else can come out
of that hole? Yes. Seeing as how Angus is dead, remember. As she's going out, the others notice that there is little demons hanging around the windows and doors.
What are those little demons?
These are minions.
Minions, the original minions, by the way.
Original minions, yeah, the original minions. If you look up there, I've got one.
You have got a minion.
These minions are little bastards, aren't they? They want... they want to, destroy everything, but just piss you off at the same time.
Yeah, they're evil and irritating.
Well, put it this way, they slam the door on them, chops it in half.
It catches one of them's arms, doesn't it?
One of its arms, yeah, so its arm falls off and then proceeds to move into about 50 different pieces and then goes back to the minion.
It turns it like worms, then goes under the door, doesn't it?
It's going to be fucking difficult to kill these bastards. Yeah, it's kind of mad, so... What Terry says is right, we're going to have to get the Dark Book, this record album.
The record album from the basement.
So they all proceed to go down to the basement where the Lee sisters are saying, is this real, and all the rest of it, and Terry's saying, well, what the fuck do you think we're doing, just having a laugh, you know what I mean? They go down to the basement to get the record album. Yeah. And whilst they're down there, Glenn sees on the wall a picture of his family. Yeah. And they're all like chopped up
deformed
and shit. Yeah, it's awful. So they go to get the Dark Book, they see it on the floor and it bursts into flames.
Yep.
They don't know what to do. And the Lee sisters say, well, we've been to Sunday school. So
Yeah.
what do they say? Get the Bible.
They pull out a Bible and they say, well, which bit should we read? And the Lee sisters said, well, we went to Sunday school. We'll find something.
Yeah.
So they just go leafing through it.
So they do that Psalm 59. Is it the Lord's Prayer and all that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is it that one? I'm not very religious, as you can see. But yeah, the Lee sisters, being brave as they are, you'd say, we'll come with you, Al.
Yes.
No, they hide in a cabinet. Well, it's like a closet kind of thing. And instead, Al goes out.
They make a run for it, yeah.
Yeah, they make
and
a
it's
run
quite
for it.
funny how they do it because they do like the old, like, you can hear the footsteps
Yeah.
and then the door just slams shut behind them.
Yeah, off they go.
It is quite funny.
Yeah, so the Lee sisters are,
We'll stay back here and guard the house.
soft as shizzle, aren't they? The hole seems to begin to close. They go down there as they're reading this. You know, the hole seems to be closing.
Well, I think it's a ruse from the hole because if you remember what Terry says, that when they say we should read from the Bible, he says something like, well, this is older than Christianity.
Yeah, because it is, yeah.
So I think the hole's taking the piss, basically.
It's taking the piss out of him, innit? Because the hole doesn't close, it opens, and Terry falls down it.
He launches the Bible into it, then just falls.
Yeah, it's absolutely mental. So yeah, so Terry falls down the hole, and this is a good bit in it. So it's like a little cave at the bottom, and all the little minions are running out towards Terry. And what does he decide to do in his infinite wisdom, Matt?
He wants to make friends with them.
He waves at them.
He waves at them with a nice little awkward smile on his face.
Yeah. The minions decide to bite him.
We're going to eat this fucker.
Yeah, we're going to eat this fucker.
There's not much meat on him, but we're going to eat him anyway.
So little skinny Terry is screaming his ass off, trying to tell Glenn to get him out of the hole. So they do pull him out eventually.
They use a swing, don't they?
Yeah, there's like the swing, which they want a swing before, whether they? I always thought this.
It may be on the tree or something.
It may be on the tree house or
it,
something, yeah. But we might have missed it. But there's they put that down and then pull Terry back up, and he just gets out before the minions grab him. So we know there's minions down there. We know it's a big cave and everything. We know the Bible's on the side because Terry's got it in his hand still. So they throw the Bible down.
Yeah.
And that, it looks like it explodes in the hole, doesn't it?
It don't work.
No. It appears to seal the hole because it's like a big explosion, but you just know that's not going to fucking work, don't you?
Yeah.
So they go back in the house. The Lee sisters have been in a closet.
Both of the girls have got fantastic comedy timing.
Yeah, they have. They are really good. And it's really good when they find them because they've got garlic round their necks.
Yeah, and they scream when they open the door.
It's like, what have you got garlic for? That's for vampires. And she goes, well, I don't know. Yeah, it's kind of good. So they think that they've closed the gate. It's obviously, and there's not even trying to surprise you with this one because it's not going to work, is it?
No, it doesn't work.
It doesn't work. So they go up to, I think they're in Glenn's bedroom at this point, aren't they? Looking at this broken window. So everything's fucked up in Glenn's bedroom.
Oh, it's a mess.
An absolute mess. So they think everything's fine, and Al says, look, I'm going to get cleaned up. The Lee sisters are staying over as well, and we're just going to all stick together. We're going to go into my bedroom, and you guys go to sleep, and we're going to start this off. Terry's mentioning that he can't go to sleep for ages after all this excitement. Then the wall starts to move.
More excitement.
Yes.
The story earlier from Terry about the workman.
About the workman. The wall caves in, and a dead workman falls out of the wall, to which Glenn says, oh my God, you were right, Terry. Terry says, I made it up.
But apparently it's fucking right either way.
Apparently it's right either way because there is a fucking dead guy in the wall that then wakes up.
Yeah.
He wakes up, proceeds to take Terry.
Yeah. Grabs
mental.
him.
Absolutely fucking mental. Then the wall seals up behind him, which is a bit fucking crazy, isn't it? A bit crazy.
It's not normal, Dave.
Now, the thing is, Terry had made this up.
Well, apparently, it were right either way.
Yeah, either way, he's got Terry in the wall now.
He's in the walls now.
He's in the walls now. Now, Al is in the mirror because she's not seeing any of this.
Yeah, she's, doing what girls do, staring in the mirror.
Yeah, she's staring into a mirror, looking at herself again. she notices a hazy image of the construction worker in the mirror before Glenn then bursts into the bedroom. Now, when Glenn bursts into the bedroom, obviously to say Terry's just been fucking
dragged to a wall by a zombie.
Into the wall, where the construction worker then dives out of the fucking mirror.
He tries to grab him.
And tries to grab him. Now, what he does is amazing here, isn't it, Matt?
Mm-hmm.
It's absolutely amazing.
Sorry, Dave, I had a mouthful of water there.
No, you're all right. My fault. My fault. Yeah, so he's looking all scary and then he falls forward. And as he falls forward, he turns into, what, about 20 of these minions?
Yeah, he just hits the floor and he bursts into 20-odd minions.
An amazing... it's just amazing effect, isn't it?
It looks fantastic.
What is it, forced perspective, is it?
Yeah, because I think they had that part on a stage further away and the kids closer to the camera.
Yeah, that's right.
So it's all in the same frame, but the perspective looks like the minions are closer to the camera.
Yeah.
But when he falls forward, he hits the floor, bursts into all these minions, and it just looks fantastic.
It's absolutely mental, isn't it? Just brilliant. Yeah, and the stop motion that they've done here is just it's something else. I mean, they've done like the forced perspective thing, stop motion and normal effects as well, all on the same thing, and it just looks fucking ace.
It does. It really does.
It just looks absolutely brilliant. Yeah, and that's down to Randall Cook and Craig Reed in there.
Yeah,
because mostly Craig Reed, and I think because he had that like makeup side of things that was it's just brilliant.
Absolutely fabulous.
So Terry has disappeared into a wall somewhere.
God knows, never to be seen again.
The minions are trying to get out the door whilst Al is trying to hold it.
She's got most of the strength being
being
larger.
72 years old.
I say large, I mean taller.
Yeah. She's a bit bigger than Glenn. So the minions are that strong that they're getting through the door, the wood on the door. So she tells Glenn to go get his father's gun.
His shotgun. Shotty.
Now the shotty gunny is in the closet downstairs. He knows it's like up, at the top of the...
Yeah.
It's like the top shelf, innit?
Not stored in a gun cabinet. They've put it on a shelf, but high up.
They've put it on a shelf when they've got kids in the house. Terry appears.
It does, like a
zombie Terry, innit?
It is a fucking weird...
A demonic Terry.
An even more weird Terry.
He bites Glenn's arm.
He does. He clamps on his little...
Clamps on his hand, doesn't he, with his little teeth. You can see his little goofy teeth, like, trying to get through his hand. And then Al proceeds to stab him in the eye.
With a Barbie doll.
It's like a Barbie doll type thing, yeah. And just gets stabbed in the eye. And then he fucks off through the wall again, doesn't he?
He would do, getting stabbed in the eye.
Yeah, he's not happy about getting stabbed in the eye. So Glenn realises that Terry and Al are going to be the two human sacrifices. So he's trying to save his sister, but the guy that was in the wall comes back out and grabs Al.
Al goes as well.
So Al goes as well. She's upside down, and he gets Al, and she goes through the wall.
Yeah, he picks her up with one hand by a leg.
Yeah, he does.
I know she's only a skinny thing, but
still, yeah.
That's some strength.
Quite strong, isn't he? Quite strong. Yeah, so... they represent the two human sacrifices.
The two things that
Terry was talking about.
Two people that Glenn cared about the most.
Yeah, and they've took them both, the bastards. So Glenn thinks, what the fuck am I going to do here? Then he remembers that he was grounded and he's not allowed the rocket. Now the rocket is under Al's bed.
It is.
Where it's safe.
We think it's a rocket.
It's
shaped like a rocket.
It's shaped like, yeah. Jesus, yeah. Let's hope it's a rocket. We think it's a rocket. It doesn't do any of that, so hopefully it's a rocket, yeah. So he'd given Al this rocket for a birthday, a symbol of love, light and purity. Do you
Absolutely,
like that?
Yeah.
You like that?
That's nice.
Yeah. He thinks this may stop the rise of the old gods.
Yeah, possibly.
Rumbling in the floor in the house.
Yeah,
Rumbling, Matt.
A rumble. We have a rumble.
A rumble in the jungle. Now, we start to see the minions gathering round and not really kicking off as they were doing before or trying to get them. And then all of a sudden, a big hole in the floor appears.
Yeah, again, this is a good effect because you're looking down on
quality
on the floorboard, sort of disappearing into a sinkhole while Glenn's trying to jump across it. And it looks really cool.
Awesome. So yeah, he's trying to get out of the way of this big fucking hole. He's trying to get the rocket sorted. He goes to the rocket box. He's right. I'll get it ready. Something comes up here, and I'm having it with this rocket.
Yeah.
batteries not included on
Of all
the fucking things. So he's got his matches, everything, all the rest of it, but he needs this fucking spark, you know, and he needs these batteries. So he runs back for the batteries, has to jump over everything again.
Yeah.
Everything's starting to cave in, isn't it? So you've got the stairs, you know, are going and all the rest of it, and he's shitting himself. Oh, I suppose you would be at this point, wouldn't you?
Oh yeah, I would.
You wouldn't be right happy, like. Yeah. So eventually he gets the rocket, and he's stood there and he's waiting to see what happens. And the biggest fucking demon you have ever seen.
He's a big lad.
He's a fucking big lad. He's got tentacles. He's got arms.
He's got eyes.
He's got eyes. He's a
big fucker, isn't he?
I don't think he means good.
No,
It don't look like it. It don't look like he's gonna be nice to people.
He's not there for a holiday.
He's not there for a holiday. That is for sure. He grabs Glenn.
He does.
Glenn thinks he's fucked for good here.
Picks him up by his arm, doesn't he?
Picks him up by his arm, but then drops him.
He pats him on the head and drops him, doesn't he?
Yeah, like patting him on the head like he's a dog.
Yeah.
And then kind of drops him, and Glenn's thinking, what the fuck? Then Glenn looks at his hand.
Yeah.
And he's got an eye in his hand.
That's
now, this
weird.
effect, we're talking 1987, and
Yeah.
it looks completely real. This is class. Glenn looks genuinely terrified, which I guess you would be. And the demon is fucking beauty. Now, the demon just goes back down in the hole.
Yeah, it's a weird one, that.
So he's put this eye in Glenn, patted him on the head, and fucked off. So Glenn's running around thinking, what the fuck do I do here?
Yes.
Yeah. So he decides the best bet to do here is... He kind of looks out the window, doesn't he? And
He has a moment, doesn't he?
he has a moment. And as he's looking out the window, all this black smoke is going up into the air. And it's
Yeah,
getting,
the sky's turning black.
Sky's turning black. It's looking like job's fucked.
What did he say? He says something like, oh, take me instead. You know that?
Yeah, he starts getting really upset. Take me instead, leave him alone. He's devastated. I mean, his best mate, his dog, his sister.
In no particular order.
Now he's got a fucking eye in his hand.
For a time.
I mean, I won't mind an eye in my hand sometimes.
No.
No? Is it a bit weird?
Yeah.
What if,
Which hand, your right hand or your left hand?
Oh, yeah, good point. I don't
You
know.
are left-handed, so...
Yeah, so if I had it in the right hand, and then I can multitask.
Yeah.
You'd hurt it all the time, wouldn't
Well,
you?
the thing
Put it in
is,
your
though-
pocket, and then your eye would be killing.
Well, the thing is, if you went to a theatre and you watched a performance,
Oh, yeah.
how would you show your appreciation?
Oh, shit, yeah, they're not going to like that, are they? Yeah, that's going to hurt, isn't it?
Ow, 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 ow.
Ow, ow. Yeah, right, fuck the eye in the hand. It's not a good idea.
Yeah.
So he decides, right, I'll tell you what I'll do here. I'm going to piss this guy off, right? He's put an eye in my hand for some reason. I might be like the Guardian or something. I might have a job to do. You can tell he's thinking about it.
Yeah, he's been chosen for something.
He's been chosen for something. So he thinks, right, fuck it. Stabs. He gets a bit of glass from his bedroom.
This is a fucking horrible scene.
Stabs through his own hand.
Yeah.
Again, it looks ace.
Yeah, it's
just fucking
grotesque.
Grotesque.
After he stabbed it and he looks at this wound in his hand.
Yeah, looks at this wound in his hand, and then he can hear this rumbling again, and the big bad comes back up.
Yes.
And he ain't fucking happy.
No.
That was in his hand for some reason, wasn't it?
Yes.
Now, this battery-powered launcher is obviously set up, but it's been thrown to one side. Now, it's dropped off of the stairs, so it's like in between the stairs and right near the hole, so he's trying to get there, but he's quite far away. He does get there, and the demon is looking for him because he's below
But
where...
he's low down, yeah.
He's lower down, yeah. So he levels up the rocket. Demon sees him. Just as the demon's going to grab him, off it goes. Right into the chest.
Into his heart.
Yes, into the heart
He
of
delivers
the demon.
love into his heart.
Yep, so he's delivering the love of... there's loads of meaning to this film, isn't there?
There is,
It's
yeah.
fucking genius, this film, you know that.
It's the thing that
I'm going to
connects...
get another poster for the other side.
It's the thing that connects him and Al that saves
That saves the world.
both of them, yeah.
It's going to save the world initially. Well, we think so, don't we? Because it would turn in the sky black. So it wasn't going to be good, was it? Whatever was going to happen.
Yeah, anytime the sky turns black is generally a bad day.
Well, it were either going to be Mad Max bad or Terminator 2 bad.
Yeah, either way, it's not good.
Either way, it's not good for the human race.
No.
Let's say that. He's thinking, right, it looks like it's just gone into the heart of the demon. and he thinks, well, that's, going to destroy it, but nothing happens at first. But then he realises it's a fucking rocket and it's in the demon. So he runs to the door to get out. And the funniest shot of the film, I think, isn't it? Where Glenn is thrown, as this demon blows up, he is thrown...
Arse over tit.
Literally arse over tit for about, 70 metres.
It's spinning.
Head over feet. Head over feet, all the way. Obviously, this is not going to hurt him at all, is it?
You get up and walk away from that.
So the house is fucked.
Oh, yeah.
Glenn comes back to the house. Now, there's smoke everywhere. Like I say, it's absolutely fucked. He walks in there, and he's obviously visually...
He's very upset still.
Upset, yeah. Because he's lost his sister, he's lost his best mate, he's lost his dog. Hold on a minute.
Guess who comes?
Guess who comes back? The door opens for the closet. Out walks...
Angus!
Big Angus! Now, you can imagine me as a young kid when I loved dogs, and this dog had died... And it's come back, the curse has been broken.
He's undead.
Big Angus is not in that way, though.
All right.
Not like
so it's not a zombie dog?
It's not a zombie dog, no.
Oh, right, okay.
So he's just alive.
No, fucking hell. Unundead.
Unundead. He's unundead. Yeah, so he's not George Romero or Evil Dead. He's more...
Alive.
But
not in the...
Not like a plane crashing and eating each other. Yeah. We're just digging a hole in
the Chilean rugby team.
He's fucking alive anyway. So there he is, and his little tail's wagging, and he's happy, and I'm happy as well because I'm thinking, oh Glenn, look, your dog's back. Then out walks Terry, rubbing his fucking eyes again, like he's just been asleep.
And also Alexandra, she appears again.
She appears as well.
The love of the rocket brought them back together.
It's just beautiful. Then they all embrace.
To do one big hug.
One big hug. They go outside, and Terry ends this with the greatest line of all time.
Fuck you guys.
Yeah, hasta la vista, baby. No, he don't. He says, do you think they'll notice? And it just goes back and you see all the damage in the house is absolutely fucked.
But it's like you said when we were watching things earlier. You said usually when at the end of films like this, everything's repaired.
Yeah.
The staircase is nice as well, and everything gets repaired, and nobody will ever know. But in this, everything's still fucked.
Everything's still fucked. Yeah, everything would go back to absolute norm.
Yeah,
normality.
like they did Nightmare on Elm Street before. Obviously, Freddy reappears.
Yeah, before. Yeah, with the
everybody's still alive.
That through the door bit. But anyway, that's another one. Yeah,
everybody's still alive. The house is repaired. Everything's back to normal, like it never happened.
Yeah. This happened, but the curse has been broken. The house. It's still fucked.
House is still fucked.
It's still fucked. When the camera goes back as well, as one of the parents' cars has been in the drive. Did you notice that?
No, actually.
Yeah, they're like the boots. Not the boots. Sorry, the doors open. Like they do in America, like when in Home Alone, where they left all the cars and the garage doors open. Yeah, there's still a car in it. So that's kind of weird. But that then begs the question: did the parents come home?
Fucking hell, Dave.
And were they demons?
Did we see them drive off in a car? We didn't, did we?
Yeah, they drove off in an Audi in the beginning. I'm not sure it's an Audi that's in... They've probably got one each back in the old 80s, haven't they? But it does beg a question, doesn't it?
Maybe that, yeah.
Were they demons?
Did his face actually melt off?
Exactly, yeah. So you never know. You only can't... Well, not hope, because that's not... it's not a nice thing, is it? No. Yeah, so that, my friends... is the gate.
Wow, what a film.
What do you think? Greatest film you've ever seen?
I won't say greatest, but it's good.
It's up there, isn't it?
Yeah, I think out of the three so
far... Which film is great?
Out of the three so far, I think this is the best one so far.
Yeah, it's fucking...
And you've raved about this film. When we were talking about doing this podcast ages ago, you always said The Gate's probably going to be the first episode. It turned out not to be for various reasons.
Yeah. It's true. I did say The Gate will be the first, or The Video Dead.
And we went
with The Video Dead eventually because we were talking about it that week, weren't we?
And Garbage Pail Kids were like a convenient thing to do. Because
with the 40th anniversary coming up and me getting upgrades and everything. So we were discussing that as well. So yeah, so those two got the first two, and the Gate became number 3.
Number 3, a worthy number 3 actually, and it would have been a worthy number 1 because it's a really good film.
So hard to podcast a film like this as well. You don't want to miss anything.
There's a lot. It's like every scene has something in it that's sort of important,
worth talking about and important.
So you could do it. I mean, other podcasts have covered it.
Yeah,
and they've been quite long. We didn't want to do that. We could have easily done that.
Yeah. I think if you do get a chance, guys, listen to the Brain Rot episode with Anthony Head and Emily Head.
Yeah.
And Stevie's talking about the Gate on that. Listen to all the Brain Rot ones. Stevie's great, but he's I think he's paused it or retired it for now. But that's a brilliant podcast, and we will do shout outs to other podcasts as well. But the Gate wise, if you just search that on your platforms, and he gets it in about an hour and 13, and
that's pretty good.
And he does really well, and there's some really good stuff in there from the Heads as well, who are great actors, great people.
As they like to be known, the Heads.
Yeah, the Heads, yeah, the Heads of all, yeah. Anthony Stewart Head was in
Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Buffy, it was Giles in Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Emily was in In-Betweeners. She was
Carly.
Carly is it D'Amato? Carly D'Amato, that the weirdo loves, doesn't he? Yeah. So great people. But that is a brilliant episode and a brilliant podcast. It's hard to do this film without mentioning every scene. And we haven't mentioned
every actor because again, there's no poor acting in it.
No, there isn't.
There was a little bit in Video Dead. There was a lot in Garbage Pail Kids. This one for the the age of the actors because they're all kids.
Yeah.
And again, this is something I don't know if we talked about this beginning. I can't remember now. It's a long time ago. But like when you watched Garbage Pail Kids, you watch Video Dead. They do use young actors, but they all look older.
72.
They could easily be.
It's not realistic.
You don't like when you watch this and you see actual child actors in it, like when you watch The Goonies or something like that.
Yeah.
Or Stand By Me. You care about them because they're young and they're vulnerable, and you sort of you want them to get away with it. There's no unlikable characters in it.
No.
I mean, even like we've talked about the Lee sisters.
Yeah, they're even likable, aren't they? Anyway.
Yeah, I mean they're not sort of traditionally characters you would root for because they're these two bitchy teenagers. At the same time, they're fucking great.
And they're really funny.
Yeah.
It's just a perfect mix of horror, action, and I don't know, there's comedy in there.
There is comedy in there.
And there's drama in there.
Yeah, genuine tension.
Monsters. Then you've it's everything you need.
And at the end of it, love wins out.
And love wins in the end of the day, and Angus comes back.
Most importantly of all.
Yes.
The dog survives.
Which is brilliant news.
It's dead now, but it survived the film.
It probably will be dead now because it was 1987.
It's a long time ago, man.
It'd be 6,422 in dog years now, yeah. It might be still alive. It might now be the undead.
Maybe it is a zombie dog now. Yeah. But yeah, it's a shame we don't know more about what happened to the other actors apart from Stephen Dorff.
Yeah.
Lewis Tripp and Krista Denton. Obviously, she probably retired. Went in a different direction.
Yeah, probably went in a different direction. I mean,
but Lewis Tripp,
I mean,
he sort of continued on a little bit.
If you're listening, Lewis, give us a ring.
Drop us a line, man.
We'll do we'll do an interview. If I was in The Gate and I was such a good actor that had only done The Gate and The Gate 2, which I love as well, Matt will love it in future.
We shall see.
Then I'd listen to every podcast that's discussing my film as well.
I mean,
Stephen Dorff will not because, that's just how it is. It's probably the size of his head.
He's got the things going on. It would, We should say, Stephen Dorff, we've had a bit of a laugh about his proportions.
Yeah, we love you, really.
He grew up, he blossomed into a good-looking lad.
Well, yeah.
Famously.
And
he's always been a great actor. From this point onwards, from his first film until everything he's done, he's been great in it.
He's great, yeah.
I mean, please take no offence. We are fans.
We're just kidding. Everybody was brilliant in this film.
Yeah, there were no bad actors. Even the other kids in it. We joke about Biff Tannen.
Yeah.
And the other kids, they're all good. They all pull a performance, and that's amazing.
Yeah, they do. It's fantastic. Fantastic film. Right, so
There's one more thing we have to do before we
One more
leave.
thing we have to do before we leave, and we realise that this has been a little bit longer, but we hope that it's worth it.
Yep, that's another line that's on my Tinder profile.
Yeah, if it's not worth it, then you can just fast forward through.
It's a bit late now. It's right at the end.
Put it on 2+. Yeah, if you're still listening, thank you very much, and I hope you enjoyed it. Yeah, this is a big one for me again. These first 3 all have really been big ones for me, haven't they?
So the scores, how we do these things.
How we do these things, Matt. Do you want to remind our listeners how we do things?
We give 2 scores out of 5.
We do.
We do a score on nostalgia, i.e. how this makes us feel about childhood and things like that.
When life was better.
Indeed. And we give a score for what we consider to be the overall quality, i.e. how good we think the film is, whether it stands up to modern day scrutiny, whether it's a good film or whether we think it's a bad film.
Yes. David,
as the man who chose this film, I kind of know where you are with it, but please go ahead. So, two scores, 2 out of 5.
So nostalgia and overall.
Yes.
5/5.
I mean, yeah, absolutely. I think
5 stars, no notes. Amazing. Amazing directors, producers, writers, actors, effects, music. Perfect.
Seconded. Well, obviously,
would you 5/5 it?
No, well, I can't give it 5 for nostalgia because I only watched it for the first time about a month ago.
Yeah, and he's watched it twice. To be fair,
I did. I watched it again on ultra high definition.
Yeah, Glenn's head.
4K.
Sorry, Stephen. We're only playing. He won't be listening.
He's 4 times as more attractive than both of us put together.
Of course he is.
But
he's
yeah,
a good guy, a great actor. Yeah. So go on, mate.
I mean, the fact that I watched it twice within a month, I've got to give it at least 1 for nostalgia because I remember watching it for the first time.
Yeah.
And I look fondly back on that moment. It was just fairly recently.
And did it remind you of the 80s in general?
It did.
With the hair and all the rest of it?
The hair.
When we had hair.
Fucking hell. It was a long time ago, my friend.
When we had hair.
Yeah, it did remind me of the 80s, actually. It really did.
Yeah.
Just the general decor. Because this is the thing. People watch like stylized 80s programs now and they have like bright colours and things like that. They don't realise that a lot of decor in the 80s was left over from the 70s, which were dull and shit.
Exactly, yeah.
And the decorations in this is quite dull and shit. So yeah I suppose nostalgia-wise, it did take me back. So maybe I'll upgrade that to a 2.
Ah, that's fair enough, mate.
You've argued your case, I agree.
What's your actual scores?
Right. I'm going to have to go 5 on this.
Oh, get in there.
And again,
I've done well here, haven't I?
For all the reasons you say, the writing, the directing, all the technical aspects, like, the effects and everything, the cinematography, it's set up really well. It's set up really well. There's, the scenes where there's smoke in the air and it gives a bit of mystery. There's, the beginning bit where you see the entire neighbourhood and it's just a normal suburban neighbourhood, but it's still sort of creepy because it's a dream.
Yeah.
The acting, as I said, every actor in it pulls a performance. They're all very good. The main 3 actors especially, and obviously Angus the dog.
Amazing, all of them.
So yeah, 5 stars.
Wonderful. I've done well here then.
You did. You've pulled a good one.
I hope we've put it across well so that people will give it a watch, really, if you've not seen it, and if you have seen it, to just give it a revisit, because
it's worth watching again.
It's most certainly worth it. Yeah, it's brilliant. But thanks for listening for this length of time.
I've got to edit this now, so I've got to listen to it all again.
Yeah, he's got to try and get rid of 29 minutes somewhere.
Of you saying fuck.
Yeah, yeah. No more fuck.
All the references to dildos.
Yes. Oh, yes.
There's no references. There's no reference to dildos.
It's gonna. Yeah, it's going to take some time. For once, I normally do reference dildos, but not this time.
It's been a dildo-free episode this time.
I've been quite well behaved, haven't I? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm going to be able to just take some from the other episodes and edit them into this.
Sisters.
Yeah. We did mention spunk.
Ah, yeah, we did, yeah.
But we do that all the time anyway.
You've got to mention a bit of spunk, haven't you? It's healthy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Now you're looking at it.
Not in the quantities I eat.
Oh, Jesus. So, yeah.
Anyway, thanks for
next week, there's stuff. No, I'm only kidding. Maybe soon. Yeah. Yeah, so that's it for this week, guys. We really, really appreciate you listening. If you have listened,
from the bottom of my heart,
please spread the word of the podcast. Now, if it's okay with Matt, I will just say, as I bigged up a podcast earlier, Brain Rot,
yes,
with Stevie Webb, I'm gonna big up the Evolution of Horror with Mike Muncer. Is that cool?
It's your podcast, man.
Yes, I'm gonna big that up as well.
You're the driver.
So give them both a listen. We'll be recommending from now on a couple of podcasts and episodes. So I don't want to be like just rocking out a load of them. But if you're ever around, if you like a good film podcast, there's plenty to come. So check those two out to start with.
So that's Evolution of Horror.
The Evolution of Horror with Mike Muncer.
And Brain Rot
with Stevie Webb. Yeah, those two are quite excellent UK podcasts. As I say, Brain Rot's on either a hiatus or he's not doing it again for the time being.
Currently rested, but there is a world of back episodes. And there's always hope.
Yeah, and he's done some great stuff. He's done the Video Dead as well. Yeah, Stevie's got a great taste in trash, so we would get on very well. I've spoke to him a couple of times actually because I became a Patreon on it, and he's I was wearing a Zombie Flesh Eaters t-shirt when we did a Zoom call, and he's like, "Shit, man, we're gonna get on like so." Yeah, so he's a good guy. Yeah, so check those two out, and we'll probably recommend two an episode.
If you want to do it.
I listen to a lot, don't I? And you listen to a lot, Matt. So, yeah, we can do not just horror ones, other ones as well.
Absolutely, yeah.
So other guys that are thinking, why didn't you mention me, you bastard? We will in time. Yeah, so that's it. So what's next week, Matt?
I don't know. I am waiting with bated breath. Are you going to reveal it now, or are you going to surprise me next episode?
I'm going to surprise you.
Right.
You see, every now and again, I like to surprise you. And I'm thinking it could be the Gate 2, but then I'm also thinking I might leave that a little bit and do something else first.
Okay.
You can see that I'm looking at the Blu-rays.
I'm scanning across them as well. I'm trying to see where your eyes are going.
Yes. I can come up with something delicious, shall we say.
Oh, fuck.
You don't like that word, do you? Do you know what it is now?
Delicious is my middle name.
Yeah, this is clues, you see.
I don't know. I'm going to have a look, and I'm going to see if I can find out what you're hinting at.
Yes. But thanks for checking in, guys, if you did. And if you didn't, spread the word.
If you didn't, fuck off.
Yeah. Find us on all the socials. And, well, we won't really be on hardly any of the socials, but you can normally get me on Instagram and Facebook every now and again.
Yeah, on nothing.
No, Matt is on Blue Sky.
Fuck, for some reason.
Blue Sky. Reddit as well, aren't you?
Yeah, but fucking hell.
But yeah.
Don't look for me.
Matt,
you will not find me.
It doesn't do that kind of thing. So I'll be the knobhead that bothers you all. So yeah, check us out at Beyond Terror Podcast.
Beyond Terror Podcast.
Wherever you get your podcasts. Internet services and pages. And did you hear that?
Yes.
Dun, dun, dun. And yeah, we'll see you next time.
Join us.
Take it sleazy.
Join us.